Myself, Ankita Tiwari, from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology from IT/ICT department. I am going to take a session from module 2, that is combinational circuits. The topic that we are going to cover here is error detection and correction and parity bit generator and detector. Now with respect to that, we'll start with the session, and in this session we'll start with the topic error detection and correction. Now what do you mean by error and what do you mean by correction? So here we know that the bits 0 and 1 corresponding to two different range of analog voltages. So during transmission of binary data from one system to another, the noise may also be added. Okay, so due to this, there may be errors in the received data at the other system, because we are not knowing whether the noise is included or not. For that we need to check at what time at the receiver side. So that means a bit 0 may vary to 1 or a bit 1 may vary to 0. So we cannot avoid these interference of noise. For that we have to get back the original data first by detecting whether any errors are present and then correcting those errors. For this purpose we can use the following codes, that is error detection codes and error correction codes. Now for that, in error correction codes or error detection codes, we should know what is detection, what is correction. So here error detection codes are used to detect errors present in the received data bit stream. Okay, so these codes contain some bits which are included or appended to the original bit stream. For example, parity code. Okay, and we have having another type of code, that is error correction code. Now these are used to correct the errors present in the received data bit stream so that we can get the original data. For that, the error correction codes are also used in the similar strategy of error detection codes. Here the example is Hamming code. So here we are going to study in detail of the parity bit generator, in parity bit checker also and parity bit generator also. So here first of all the question arises, what is parity bit? So the parity generating technique is one of the most widely used error detection technique for data transmission. In digital system, when the binary data is transmitted and processed, data may be subjected to noise so that such noise can alter zeros to ones and ones to zeros. For that, parity bit, it should be added to the word containing the data itself in order to make the number of ones either even or odd, in order to make the parity even and parity odd. Thus, it is used to detect the errors during the transmission of binary data. Now, we'll start with the parity generator and parity checker. Now, what do you mean by parity checker and generator? A parity generator is a combinational circuit that generates the parity bit in the transmitter. And on the other hand, a circuit that checks the parity in the receiver is called parity checker. The sum of the data bits and the parity bits can be even or odd. With respect to even and odd, we are having different parity generator and checker. In even parity, the added parity bit will make the total number of ones as an even amount, whereas in odd parity, the added parity bit will make the total number of ones as odd amount. Now with respect to that parity generator and parity checker, to produce 2-bit sum, one XOR gate is sufficient, whereas for adding 3 bits, 2 XOR gates are required in order to show as there in the figure. As in there you can see A and B, 2 bits and that 1 XOR gate, and you will get the output. For the 3-bit parity, A, B and C, here we had 2-bit, then we are adding the C bit in the third condition and you will get the output. So this is what with respect to 2-bit and with respect to 3-bit parity checker and generator. Now we'll start with the topic parity generator. What do you mean by generator? So generator means it's a combinational circuit that accepts an n-bit and 1-bit stream data and generates additional bit that is to be transmitted with the bit stream. Now this additional or extra bit is termed as parity bit. Now in even parity bit scheme, the parity bit is 0 if there are even number of ones in the data stream, and the parity bit is 1 if there are odd numbers of 1 in the data stream. So in odd parity bit stream, the parity bit is 1 if there are number of equal of ones in the data stream, and the parity bit is 0 if there are odd numbers of ones in the data stream. So this is what parity generator is. Now with respect to parity generator, we'll have even parity generator and odd parity generator. So we'll see only one example here, that is even parity generator. So what do you mean by even parity generator? Let us assume it's an even parity. So here we'll have to assume some bit. So here we are taking 3-bit message in order to be transmitted with an even parity bit. Okay, so let there be 3 bits A, B and C which has to be applied to the circuit, and outputs we will get as a parity bit P. So the total number of ones must be even in order to generate the even parity bit P. For that we have to see the table. Here this is the 3-bit message. A, B and C will get Y as an output, which will generate even parity generator. Okay, that means you have to add parity bit P such that the total number of ones will become even. Total number of ones will become even. So here in the first value 0 0 0, if I am adding 1 as in the parity bit, it will become odd. So we have to add 0 only. At the second bit position 0 0 1. So here 1 is also already there. So we have to add a 1 in order to make it even. So 2 ones will be there. If I am adding at Y position 1, so 2 ones means it is even. So even will be generated. Like that, each and every bit will be defined with the Y value. Now here, from the table itself, we'll put this in the K-map in order to reduce it, and we'll get the equation of parity bit. So here we'll put 4 of the condition where the Y value is 1, and we'll put it and we'll see the answer. But here, as we are going to reduce it, the values are not reduced because pair is not being generated. That means each and every individual term we are getting as an equation. So here we'll get P as 4 inputs, but 4 terms can be generated in the form of any XOR or XNOR gate. So here we have taken the gate as XOR gate. So here we'll use the concept of XOR. So we'll take that equation itself and we'll put that in XOR form. So A bar is taken common, B bar C plus BC bar, and in that the other term A is taken common, B bar C bar plus BC. So as you know that B bar C plus BC bar, that is XOR, but B bar C bar plus BC is the XNOR. So XNOR is what? XOR's complement. So B XOR C whole complement is XNOR. So here we got A bar B XOR C and A B XOR C whole bar. So we'll get answer as A XOR B XOR C. We got parity bit as P. So here the output will be generated in the form of P itself. We got as an output. Now with respect to output, we need to have the input A and B and C with the XNOR gate, and you get as a P. So this is what the logic circuit is. Now parity checker. We'll see the another term, that is parity checker. Now it is a logic circuit that checks for possible errors in the transmission. So this circuit can be even parity checker or odd parity checker depending on the type of parity generated at the transmission end. So even parity checker is here we are taking an example of even parity checker in order to understand what is a checker means. We can also have the odd parity checker also, but odd parity is same as even only, but the concept will change with respect to the function, but the technique will remain as it is. So we are seeing here example of even parity checker. Okay, so here these 4 bits which are applied as 3-bit input are given as an input to the parity checker circuit, which checks the possibility of the error on the data. Since the data is transmitted in even parity, the 4 bits received at the circuit must have an even number of ones. How we will get the even number of ones? By adding the number, but this number is already added into it. We will check it whether it is even or whether it is odd. If I am generating for even, we have to add that value itself in order to make it even or in order to make it odd. So here 4 values as an input, A, B and C, and parity bit P itself, and we are checking it. Now for checking it, in order to make it even, we have to make number of ones as even by checking the values. So if I am checking the first value 0 0 0 0, so if I am checking it, it is already 0. Means if I am adding a 1 to check, that means it will become odd. We don't want to make it odd. In the next value, as you can see that 0 0 0 1, that means it is odd. We have to make it even. So we have to add 1 at the parity checker. Okay, so this is how all the values are taken and will be decided with respect to P value, which is already included in the receiver side. Okay, and we are checking it how it is the added value which is given in the parity checker is even or odd. Okay, so here with respect to that table itself, we will put in the K-map and we'll see which values is possible to reduce, but here no values is possible to be reduced. So we'll put that in P and we'll put all the equations and we'll use XOR gate. You know we are using it XOR gate. So you will use XOR and will get the answer as A XOR B, XOR C, XOR B. So here this is the circuit diagram. A XOR B, C XOR B. And we'll take it and we'll put in the XOR gate and we'll get the answer as CP. So this is what even parity checker. So here we have done with the two possible conditions, that is parity even and parity even for checking and parity even for generator. So parity checker and generator has been done with error correcting and detection codes. Thank you.